I'm Malika Andrews. Kendrick Perkins and Adrian Wojnarowski are going to be by in just a second, but check us out.
Malika Andrews, a trailblazer for women in sports broadcasting. Through perseverance, hard work, and determination, Malika Andrews has climbed the ranks in the sports media industry. Currently, she's a distinguished sports journalist and reporter, hosting NBA Today and all editions of NBA Countdown on ESPN. Her influence extends across multiple ESPN platforms, including ESPN.com, ESPN Radio, and SportsCenter.
It's right up there with you growing a full head of hair.
Andrews is beloved by NBA fans worldwide for her deep knowledge of basketball, her infectious laugh and smile, her vibrant personality, and her distinctive style. Beyond her fan base, she serves as an inspiring role model for many aspiring young girls, particularly those of color, who share her passion for sports media. Andrews was born in Oakland, California to Mike, a personal trainer, and Karen, an art teacher, and raised alongside her younger sister, Kendra Andrews.
But this is the first time in franchise history that you guys have gone into the All-Star break as number one. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
During 8th grade, she attended the K-12 college preparatory, Head Roy School, and was later kicked out because of a drastic drop in grades and studying due to mental health struggles. After graduating at 17 from a boarding school in Utah, she attended the University of Portland, earned a Bachelor of Arts degree, and graduated with honors. While at the University of Portland, she was a sports writer and sports editor, and eventually became the editor-in-chief of The Beacon, her university student newspaper.
Kendra, thank you so much. Is that my watch? Yeah.
Yes.
That's my watch.
One of her most notable college accomplishments was reporting on a player who suffered a brain bleed after crashing into a wall. In due time, her article influenced the university to put a padding to prevent future injuries. In addition to her on-campus involvement, she partook in many newspaper internships, including the Associated Press, Chicago Tribune, and the New York Times. Television is something that came out of my love of reporting, Andrews told Arjun Work. Television emerged from my love of reporting, Andrews told Arjun Work. Initially, she envisioned a career in newspapers, driven by her passion for writing and reading, and never anticipated ending up on air.
It's rare in this era, Steph, for a player to play his entire career with one franchise.
During her college years, Andrews made a significant connection with Adrian Wojnarowski, a renowned sports reporter. She had written a front-page story for her college newspaper about Terry Porter, a former Portland Trailblazer who had just been hired at the University of Portland's head men's basketball coach. Coincidentally, Wojnarowski was on campus at the time, recording a podcast with Porter. He came across Andrews' article, was impressed, and reached out to meet her. This encounter blossomed into mentorship, with Wojnarowski guiding her budding career.
I understand that you all rotate, but you guard Steph Curry in practice. There's not a lot of people who have had that experience.
When Wojnarowski joined ESPN, Andrews, influenced by our numerous conversations, decided to leave the Chicago Tribune and embark on a new path. She spent 3 years as a print reporter for ESPN, a decision that would eventually pave the way for a successful television career. In October 2018, Malika joined ESPN as an online writer and has flourished in a professional career ever since. Early in her tenure at ESPN, she covered teams as the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Later, she moved to New York to report to the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets.
Thank you,
Can we just keep this here?
Thank you to all of you. We will be back tomorrow. NFL Live is coming up next.
Her breakout moment came during her sideline reporting for ESPN during the 2020 NBA playoffs. That same year, she is one of the first reporters to enter the ESPN wide world of the sports complex for the completion of the 2019-20 NBA season in the bubble, a biosecure environment at Walt Disney World. This was created to isolate players from the outside world during the final 8 games of the season and throughout the 2020 NBA playoffs to avoid being infected by the COVID-19 virus.
Did winning one whet your appetite to win another?
Yes, of course. That's something that he's a really competitive guy.
Due to her attention to detail and stellar reporting skills, Malika Andrews led the 2020 NBA draft telecast with virtual interviews of the top draftees. Andrews continued to flourish after 2020, an unprecedented time for the sports world. On July 6, 2021, she was announced as ABC's silent reporter for the NBA Finals coverage, replacing Rachel Nicholas. In March 2022, Andrews appeared in a short film entitled Playoffs on NBA Lane, promoting the 2022 NBA playoffs.
You and I have known each other a long time, and I have always cared, and you know this deeply.
Since 2021, she has been the host of ESPN's NBA Today, while also hosting NBA Countdown on Wednesdays. On June 26 and 27, 2024, she hosted both days of the 2024 NBA Draft in Brooklyn and Manhattan, making her the third consecutive year as the event's host. Andrews is no stranger to success and has been on a relentless grind since stepping into her passion. While in college, she won the Best Writer Award among Oregon students in 2016.
For one, you could have been backcourt teammates. What is your relationship now? Do you get along with each other?
She's been recognized by the Society of Professional Journalists, the National Association of Black Journalists, and the Columbia Scholastic Press Association for work as ESPN's only black female NBA reporter. Her tenure at ESPN earned her the distinction of being the youngest sideline reporter for a broadcast during the 2020 NBA bubble. In 2021, she was named one of the Forbes 30 Under 30 in the sports industry and was nominated for an Emmy of Outstanding Personality, Emerging On-Air Talent.
Your numbers have been incredible.
My numbers have been incredible.
The Milwaukee Bucks have been good.
Yeah.
Though she did not win that year, being in the running for such a prestigious award was an honor. The following year, she won the Sports Emmy for Outstanding Personality, Emerging On-Air Talent, a testament to her talent and dedication. One of her most notable accomplishments was making history as the first woman to host an NBA draft in June 23, 2022. Though she doesn't focus merely on the accolades, it is clear that her hard work and dedication to her craft have not gone unnoticed.
Finals. When did it sink in for you that you were in the midst of making history?
Malika has worked hard to become one of ESPN's top reporters, but her journey has not been without its challenges. On June 12, 2024, People magazine featured an article detailing Andrews' struggles with depression, mental illness, an eating disorder, and more. During her teen years, she spent 3 years in residential therapy institutions to treat her anxiety and depression, including a wellness therapy program. By sharing her story, Andrews hopes to inspire greater compassion and understanding for others, as one never knows the battles others may be facing.
What did you find towards the end that you feel like you can build on moving forward?
Reflecting on her past, she explained, "I was a lost kid, but I wasn't a bad kid. Little me didn't deserve that. I did deserve help." Andrews' candidness about her struggles underscores her resilience and adds depth to her already impressive career. One of the most beautiful outcomes of Malika Andrews' time away at therapy programs was her growing love for horses. While in Utah, she is allowed to take riding lessons and bonded with a horse named Dante. "I started working with him, and I fell in love. Suddenly, I had something to pour joy into." She shared with People.
Live on television.
This is delicious.
Yes, it is. It's outstanding.
Can I get...
She later brought Dante home and continued to ride him until college. Horseback riding has begun her escape from an industry where audiences constantly scrutinize and men predominantly dominate. Her fiancé, ESPN reporter Dave McMenamin, supports her passion by gifting her riding lessons and reminding her to prioritize self-care and personal interests outside of work. In addition to riding, Andrews continues to attend therapy, relying on the support of her fiancé and family.
Path is that they have the third easiest remaining schedule in the NBA. But you gotta win games like last night.
"I have a job I love, a partner I love, a life I love that's worth fighting for," she says. "That doesn't mean that it isn't difficult a lot of days. I'm still finding my way." Malika Andrews' career continues to elevate as she has made a significant impact in the sports industry, serving as an inspiring leader for women of color. In a relatively short time, she's achieved what many journalists only dream of, excelling with her exceptional writing skills, charisma, basketball knowledge, and resilience. As a black woman in sports media, she stands as a beacon for others, demonstrating that perseverance and excellence can shatter glass ceilings. Her work as a reporter and journalist has earned her admiration and respect nationally. It will be exciting to see what other accolades she garners in the coming years and how she continues to ascend in both her career and life.